Hey, welcome you all to my channel. Well, guys, Australian cricketers rate review to Phillip Hughes on his 5th death anniversary. If you're not aware of who is Phillip Hughes, he is one of the Australian cricketer, and unfortunately, because of one bouncer that strike very nasty, and because of that strike, it was a you know death bouncer for Phillip Hughes, and after a few hours he was totally become unconscious, and later on he finally died. So this is the whole story of Phillip Hughes. Australian pair homage to late cricketer Phillip Hughes, who died after being struck on his neck by a bouncer 5 years ago. You know what? When he was playing and all, everything was normal, just by one bouncer. Though he was properly wearing a good helmet and all, but the ball that banged on his neck, that was so nasty that he collapsed suddenly, and ultimately he just died. So this is very, very, very um, unfortunate. Hughes was 25 when he was hit on the neck by a bouncer during a Sheffield match in Sydney. Cricket Australia chief executive Calvin Roberts said the country has failed. Hughes lost everything, right? I mean, Phillips Hughes was Hughes' surname, right? So he was just 3 days short of his 26th birthday at the time. I mean, when this incident happened, he was just 3 days short to complete his 26th of age, right? So can you? I mean, this is something of very, very, very painstaking. It's very disheartening for any person. You are just 25 and about to 26, and it's this kind of, well, cricket is all about legendary game, and all. I'm not saying the person who ball this is a bad person, or he has not to do this or that kind of ball. No, I'm not going to criticize that baller. It's just a matter, it's just happened. And cricket, every team or every bowler or every batsman just play with the intention to win the match. There's no any person or no any other cricketer or any team will play with the intention to just lose. So it just happened. There's no any sorts of intention. This is what I will say, this is what not intentionally, this is just happened, right? Ultimately, whatever happened, the outcome was, the end was very, very, very horrifying, and I am feeling bad for it. But as like I once again I would like to repeat, I'm not going to criticize any person. Hey, you did this kind of bowling just because of it. He just did what he is supposed to, and for this is something what I'm not against the bowler at all. It's just a matter he just faced this, and because of this just happened, and you can say this is very unfortunate. Otherwise, there's no intention to this or that. I hope you getting what I mean to say, right? So another former captain and now retired Michael, who was a close friend of Hughes, was among the pall bearers at his funeral, posted a short message on Instagram praying tributes to Hughes, right? Well, guys, I'm also very disheartened from this news, and I also want to pay my tribute to one and only and the greatest cricketer of one of the greatest cricketer of Australian team, that is Phillip Hughes. So we can do is to feel bad about it. What else we can do? I mean, there's no any reason to, I mean, say bad words to any person. It's just a matter happened, yeah. And Philip Hughes was the very best of our Stalin Kirkite, a man dedicated to his family, a low friend, a popular teamer, and the prodigiously talented cricketer, Robert said, right? So ultimately, the thing is, he's no more, and all we can do is to accept this and move ahead in our life. This is all we can do. Otherwise, um, the more you will think worry, the more you're going to feel bad about it. So um, my consolidance is totally with Phillip Hughes, where uh, he's no more. This is something where we need to accept this, right? So this is all about this virus guy. I hope you are also with Phillip Hughes and his family. The loss his family is going through is not is something where no one can fill it out, but all we can do is to support it, right? So this is all about this video, guys. Have a great take care of yourself, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my videos.